ਕੰਜ਼ਰਵੇਟਿਵ ਲੀਡਰ ਐਂਡਰਿਊ ਸ਼ੀਅਰ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨਵੇਂ USMCA ਵਪਾਰ ਸੌਦੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਨੈਫਟਾ ਦੇ ਸੌਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੁਧਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਸਪਲਾਈ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਨ ਦੇ ਸਮਰਥਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੋਲਿਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਐਂਡਰਿਊ ਦਾ ਮੰਨਣਾ ਕਿ USMCA ਦੇ ਐਲਾਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਸੌਦੇ ਤੇ ਹਸਤਾਖਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਐਂਡਰਿਊ ਸ਼ੀਅਰ ਨੇ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਸਰਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਦੋਸ਼ ਲਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਬਹਿਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਦੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਸੌਫਟਵੇਅਰ, ਲੰਬਰ ਅਤੇ ਸਟੀਲ ਟੈਰਿਫ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨ ਤੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਕੇਂਦਰਿਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੌਦਾ ਲਿਆ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ।
It is already clear that there have been a number of cases where Justin Trudeau has backed down. First of all, he has backed down on Trump's timeline and signed an agreement without assurances that current destructive tariffs on steel, aluminum, and softwood lumber will be lifted. On steel and aluminum, U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross has already said that there is, quote, no timeline for when these tariffs might be lifted. President Trump is musing that quotas might replace his tariffs. On automotives, Canadian exports for both autos and auto parts are now capped, a provision that didn't exist before and one that could pose major problems for manufacturers years down the road. In effect, Justin Trudeau has surrendered control over the future of Canada's auto industry to Donald Trump. Sur le plan de la gestion de l'offre,
as for supply management, Justin Trudeau has made unprecedented concessions that will create fear and anxiety in our dairy industry and will threaten our rural communities. Justin Trudeau and the Liberals have gained on cultural exceptions, but although these are important disposals, they were already implemented before Justin Trudeau
Justin Trudeau is trying to claim credit for things conservative governments had already locked down. And if we are to judge this by Trudeau's own stated objectives when negotiations began, the USMCA falls well short of that. He wanted an end to Buy American provisions on government procurement so Canadian firms could win cross-border contracts. He failed. He wanted to make it easier for Canadian professionals to work in the United States and Mexico. He failed. Ultimately, the USMCA will be judged on how Canada benefits. We will evaluate what Canada gave up versus what it got in return. Under this deal, Trudeau backed down on protecting Canada's dairy farmers. He backed down on Canadian control on our auto industry. He backed down on Canadian sovereignty on setting prescription drug prices for Canadians. Il a fait marche arrière sur un meilleur accès des entreprises canadiennes
on access of Canadian business
américain.
With American government. He backed down on extending copyright. He backed down on the steel and aluminum markets.
More expensive pharmaceuticals. No end to tariffs on steel, aluminum. No end to tariffs on softwood lumber. No end to the Buy American policy. We must remember that it was Justin Trudeau who volunteered to renegotiate NAFTA in the first place. C'est lui qui a dit que Donald Trump était
that Donald Trump was more than happy to review the agreement in order to improve it.
He was happy to renegotiate NAFTA to get an improved deal. That is the bar that he has set for himself.